Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 26 of the December daily draws. Let's see what kind of message we're going to get today. And I'll be drawing the first card from the Star Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle. So let's use our first card, get the reading underway. Okay, so today we will go there. And our card today is the Emperor. Beautiful Emperor card. I love this Emperor card because it's got the all the different aspects, the balance, bringing in order. He's there on his throne that's with the tree, so he's rooted and grounded in the earth, in this world. He's rooted, got a firm grounding. He's connecting with the living animals. I love this because the white and the dark horse reminds me of the chariot, bringing things into getting a sense of direction and focus and keeping things in that order. You've got the sun, moon, and the stars here in the sky, all the different aspects, the moon aspect, the sun aspect, even the star in the middle. And so you've got a balance of all different elements and working together. And this is, to me, what the Emperor's about, is bringing things into order and keeping things keeping things going in the way that needs to be organized, structured, as I say, balanced, the different energies working together in a practical way as well as spiritual way as well, because he's grounded in the earth. He's got that firm grounding. So today may be a day where we've got, it applies to me. Because we're having a visitor here today, so I've got to get things ready for that. Got to get organized, got to get things done in a certain way, planning, executing the plans, getting that energy. But so there'll be busyness and organization, but also there's got to be time for spending time with one another and having fun and having time communicating with one another, and so that's what it's about. So it's not all about the organization, it's about creating the balance between enough organization and structure in order to enable the gathering to be a success, to be fruitful. There's only going to be 3 of us here, so it's not like a large gathering, but still things need to be done and planned for and put into place, and to make sure that things run smoothly and that everybody enjoys themselves and has what they need, and we can communicate and spend time together. It's another family member, so as a family situation again. And showing hospitality and that kind of thing. And I believe today's the day, this particular day of Yule is all about hospitality. So for those that follow that, so definitely some orderliness, some sense of planning, and that might apply to you. Okay, with whatever you're doing, you may need to plan something out and get it organized. Maybe you're not having a large gathering. Maybe you don't have to do a lot of preparation. Maybe it's for something else. Maybe you're going to do something later and you need to prepare for that, and you need to get to know what you're going to do in that situation. So that's bringing all the different elements together so that the event itself, the occasion itself, can be a success. It could be an elaborate plan, depending on the event. It could be just something simple, that making sure that you've got what you need, or that if you're wanting to say something later on to somebody or to a group or something like that, that maybe you need to plan it and think about, what is it I actually want to say? What's my message going to be? So, that is another aspect too. So it could just be simply, what is it that I need to know and put in place in order to achieve what I want to achieve? And it can be something simple, it could be something elaborate, depending on our individual circumstances, but that's the kind of thing. So but to me, this is a very relevant card. and it's also, and on a spiritual basis, it's also keeping things in order. Maybe planning, putting a set time, or not necessarily a rigidly set time, but a rough time where you're going to do a certain thing, where you're going to have a time of meditation, or you're going to I'm going to light a candle later on for this purpose, or um, I'm going to do my own reading with some form of divination, like cards or runes, or whatever it is that you use. If you use forms of divination, or just spend time just reflecting and connecting with myself, and plan that into your day, so that you've got the balance between the busyness and being with others, and also perhaps planning a time to be by yourself and to reflect and to have some self-reflection. So it's all that kind of orderliness and planning for your day to get the most out of it. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. And of course, some of you may be working today, so it's Boxing Day, the day after Christmas Day. But some people are working, and maybe you need to be planning your workout and doing and organizing your work. So we're not all free to just do what we want. Some of us were working, so that could be part of it too. Anyway, here's the oracle card. Storm. This is about maybe planning and preparing. There's a lot of storms, particularly in the US. I have friends in the US, and they've had a really big storm, a winter storm that's causing a lot of disruption, loss of power, and things like that. And this may take some organizing to get round to deal with these kind of things, and to plan. And we need to plan for all kinds of possibilities that storms that might come, and put those preparations in place. And that's going to need some planning, some organization. So it is that situation too. Prepare ourselves so that we can get through this winter period, and do what we need to do for that. So it's a day of planning, organizing, putting things in place to enable us to do the things that we really want to do and the things that we love. And that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with the midweek point with day 27. Until then, thank you very much for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.